Okay, here we are. Now it's Thursday. Oh my God. How these days fly by. We're 33 seconds into our little broadcast here from my little small world of influence. Here's a little... can make it even more confusing. Here we go. Look at that. There you go. Now we got. Yeah. So this camera is aiming more at our light board here, which, yeah, there's the music is gone. Now we have the background music. How's that? Is that better? Here the crickets. That's what I get is crickets. I say something and I'm waiting for a response and there's no response. I say, wow, we're out here in the dark. All I hear is crickets. Yeah, well, that's the way it goes. Yeah, okay. Relax, baby. All right, February 8th, Thursday. Just for the record, I think, well, I think we'll get eliminated somehow. Yeah, oh, get rid of this. I don't know what that is. Oops, got rid of the wrong camera there. We'll put that in. We'll take this one out. There we go. Now we're back to... See, I'm the producer also, which is not a good thing. Because you got a lot of buttons here. You know, you have to kind of run the channel. You have to think of what you're... Disconnect. There we go. You gotta pay attention to what's going on. Let's see, I can... Oh, that's lighting up that one. Okay. I'm just trying to keep it copacetic. All right. Well, today, I mean, I don't have any news bulletins on this, but today, we heard the Supreme Court in rare public. You can listen to the Supreme Court arguing its case with the three attorneys regarding the Colorado's ability to take Trump off the ticket. What the hell gives... I mean, can you imagine there are 7 justices in Colorado who said, oh yeah, that's a great idea. It was their Supreme Court. I'd hate to be in just a regular court in Colorado because, you know, woo. I mean, really? You're going to take a leading contender against Biden and take him off the case. In other words, he cannot run So for the 70 million people that voted for Trump last time, they can't vote this time. No, because we said so. Well, well, Supreme Court listened to the arguments. I mean, this is madness. So can you imagine? So then California says, yeah, let's take them off the ballot. Because if the Supreme Court affirms California's ability to do that, guess what? Every blue state in the nation, in theory, say, oh, yeah, take him off the ballot. What the hell? Yeah, we don't need that guy. It's chaos. That would totally ruin elections in the United States until a Supreme Court, assuming they, affirmed Colorado's decision, it would be chaos. It would literally be judicial chaos. So, I'm not a, Mr. Jurisprudence here. I'm fidgeting over here. All right, what's going on over here? This wire is misbehaving. Yeah, let's put that behind. Maybe that'll help. Nope, not gonna help. I got a better idea. Let's just close this bracelet up. There we go. Jesus. A little sanity for my watch. There we go. Is it charging? Let's do this once again. No, there it is. It's drastically out of battery. It will not run 2 days without charging it. All right, I'll just leave that alone. The charger is magnetically connected. It's on a super high powered charge, whatever that means, but it's a fast charger. And I'll just turn down the epidemics just a little bit. How about that? Is that good? That should be good. Streaming error. Continue it out. I think Facebook might have dropped off. So we'll just have to carry on without them. Because we got two others. We got Twitter and we got YouTube. And they're both in line. So poo-poo to them. How do I know that? Let's see. Yeah, see right here. I don't know, can you see that? Your end. You can, it's, no. It's up there, but you can't see it. It says X is streaming, and what do you call it? YouTube is streaming. Facebook stopped for some reason. So that's too bad. That's the way it goes. I don't know why Facebook stopped streaming. Anyway, the Supreme Court allowed its audio, the audio signal from the Supreme Court to be accessible to the public. The networks, the public, anybody who wanted to listen to it. And of course, I listened to it, as carefully as I am capable of listening to something. And it was quite interesting, actually. I think it was clear from at least the majority of the justices that, the left-sided judges were hammering the hell out of the attorneys that were assigned to this duty for the state of Colorado, trying to help support their position. And that was like, pushing a rope. You can pull a rope, and you can pull a rope when someone else is even pulling on the other side. But you can't push a rope. That doesn't happen. Jeez, I'm getting these notifications. So I thought it was, from a non-lawyer's, I'm a scientist. I'm not a lawyer, but in my next life, I will study the law, and I would become a significant factor in jurisprudence. But not now. Now I'm just a regular person. That's a scientist by training. I haven't forgotten everything. And I don't know everything, so never the twain shall meet. But from a non-lawyer, non-constitutional lawyer perspective, I think this thing is going to be overruled. The Colorado's decision to take Trump off the ballot is going to be overruled, and it may even go on to say no state can remove a federal officer off the ballot. Cannot happen. I think they need to make that affirmative statement in their ruling. Or else, you have the potential for chaos. And we can't afford chaos, What's going on? Oh, that's... I was wondering what that yellow spot was on my name. It's the tip of my straw. Pull that back a little bit so you don't see the tip of my straw. Oh, excuse me. I don't want to get you seasick, but let's adjust this camera a little bit. Yeah, because we want. Yeah, that's good. Right there. I have this black thing. The microphone is so sensitive. If I fan it, the air that rushes by puts a low frequency warble in the microphone. So, good. So I think it's going to be 8-0, 9-1. 8-1, 9-0. I think that's how we go. I think it's going to be something like that. I hope it's 9-0. This is I learned today that there are a lot of decisions on the court that are 9-0. We don't hear about it, but someone said during this whole rigmarole that there are a lot of cases, hundreds of cases, that the Supreme Court rules on. That's 9-0. There was no dissenting judge. Now, in this case, because it's such a huge one, because it would have tremendous implications, it would basically mean that the states could just take them off the ballot here and there and basically control the election. You can't have that because, then states would take Biden off, and you'd end up with a handful of states that, that decide elections because the opposing party candidate has been removed from the ballot by, some action. So the case is, the court is going to make that, is going to remove that chaos potential from our society. And as all the talking heads that I hear, they should and will likely rule quickly and not wait till the summer. Because then you go through now and Super Tuesday and all this stuff. They got to decide right away on that. And from the questioning that I heard, they were probably already writing their decision before they even heard this testimony back and forth. I thought the attorneys did a real good job. They worked. It's a couple-hour hearing. It's supposed to be an hour and a half. Turned out to be like 2 hours, I think. I think someone said that. But I paid attention. I was sitting right here, listening to everything that they were saying. And I thought it was from the you can't really tell what's going to happen, unless until the judge, the Supreme Court decides. But it seemed pretty clear to me that, let's turn this up just a little bit, see what happens. Nothing. Love and Rockets. A Valentine's Day launch aims to break the moon landing jinx. And this is the next moon lander vehicle. This is a device that is being held in place. You see, it's got connectors. Anyway, that's what it's going to look like. Now, all kinds of things unfold and all that. You see, there's a doodad on each side. That's probably an array of solar cells that will unfold and flap open and take energy from the sun and convert it to electricity and charge the batteries that are in there, to operate the systems and beam back the symbols, the signals. I don't actually see those antenna. I guess the whole damn ship is an antenna. Anyway, so I don't know much about this satellite thing, but there's a sample of paddle and the launch stuff, and their safety concerns. Now this is something that came from the ocean floor. Now look at that. All right, so now we don't have any. So this little ball looks like a machined ball bearing. This is something that was picked up deep, very deep off the ocean floor. Well, they tested it, and there's no material like this on the planet Earth that's in our periodic table. There's nothing like that. Now, I don't like to criticize these life forms from outer space because we don't know who they are. Somebody seems to be controlling this device as part of this. You seem to have seen space anyway. Interesting. So there's no such elements like that on our periodic tables. That seems kind of unbelievable, huh? Let's think about it. Nothing like it on the periodic table. It's a metal alloy, something that's, a spacecraft, extra Earth, must have dropped something so that I don't know what the size of that is. I guess it's the size of your thumbnail, but you can't, they didn't go into the technologies of, what was going on with the tweezers. But there are tweezers. So if it's a tweezer, it's the size of acorn, the size of maybe my pinky nail. But it's not from this earth. And they pick them up off the ocean floor all the time. This one, north. That's it. Okay, edit. We'll do that. And everyone need to be. Let's see if I do this. Straighten this up so that then we lose. And look at the language, how that changes up. That's the question. All right, let's just done. Kind of lost up that picture. Okay, we can get another one. Taylor Swift sends cease and desist to the student tracking her private jets. She's in a constant state of fear. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you got all the money in the world and you got time on your hand and you got nothing to do but worry about yourself. She's in a state of fear because, what, are they going to shoot her plane down? Come on. There's nothing to be fearful about. So stop it. Stop it. She needs some parental advice. Just worry about your songs. Don't spend any more time in the air than you have to. That's to get from here to there. Okay, this car, called the Flying Car Company, Xpeng, reportedly is considering ditching LiDAR for the Pure Vision EView. Because you have cameras, in the front. You got cameras on, on each side of your bumper. You got cameras over here, in here, pointing backwards or this way. And that one's going that way. And you have a camera in the rear. There's so much vision out there. You really don't need a LiDAR or a radar. It's overkill. Because the cameras are like your eyes, and they could be more sensitive. So you got a night camera and a day camera up there. You should. Meaning the day camera accepts larger brightnesses of light because it's daytime, and then the other camera should be, capable of having a real high intensity mode in the darkness of night, to see what's going on out there because you're driving. That's what would be in this windshield package right there. So here's the top of the car. This is not something that's on the car. I don't believe it. There you go. So that's that. Inogen 4 systems. 4G4. That's what I need. It's portable. You see this right here? This lady's walking around in the grocery store with this little thing hanging on her. That's this doodad. I need one of those because I can't. Doctor's orders, I can't fly unless I have something like that. Because if you need oxygen, I have the need. I have the need for speed. Well, I have the need for oxygen also. And when I'm enjoying my need for speed, I need my, 3 liters per minute in 3.3 pounds. And it will generate a concentrated form of oxygen for a period of 5 hours. That's what I want. Double battery. All right, so what do you get in the package? See, it's 3.3 pounds. You see up on the top. Flow settings 1, 2, 3. I would have it on 3. The dimensions are 8 inches by 6 inches, 6 by 8, and about 2.5 inches wide. Things, So 6 by 8 is, 6 by 8 by 2.7 width. So what's in the package? They give you a carry strap. They give you a double charge battery. They give you a DC cable. That's like in a car. It's got a car adapter. And they give you an AC power supply. And I guess you get this pack. It's a case. So it doesn't get all banged up. Have it in the grocery store. All right, there's the technical specifications. This is, I think I stated G4. I think I just lost. Well, let's go back up here and click it. Yep. What do you call it? The only one that's streaming right now is YouTube. The other two dropped off. I don't know why. I think the internet connections are all loused up. I haven't been having that who's leaving the thing, the last couple of weeks. But I have little internet connection issues today for some reason. Okay, power supply. You get an AC power supply. DC power for mobile use in a car or airplane. Battery up to 5 hours at flow setting 1. Okay, 40 dB at flow setting 2. 3-year warranty on everything. Designed for stationary, portable, and travel. Yep, that's what I need. Since Robin is divorcing her husband, you can imagine a husband of 10 years. Ruined my life for 10 years. Robin and I would talk on the phone 3 times a week. Not in the last 10 years. Nope. And he was a Trump hater. He didn't want any part of Trump. He was a box boy for the Democrats, trying to protect Clinton when he was being reelected from all this stuff with Monica Lewinsky and, all these articles and some of these left-wing magazines, and they tried to justify the position. It wasn't good. I mean, that was his thing. So he was Democrat through and through. So here is an article that the Kremlin is fact-checking Tucker Carlson ahead of the Putin interview. Tucker Carlson's claim that no other Western journalist has tried to interview Putin was instantly rebuked by reporters and now the Kremlin itself. That's interesting. Former Fox News host Tucker Carlson is hyping up a interview with Putin. So that would be interesting if they actually started doing that. And the fact that he's going to interview Putin, a lot of world leaders would like to have an opportunity to have a chat with Mr. Putin. And if Tucker gets that privilege, that would be wonderful for his background. Oops. Supreme Court is slated to hold oral arguments on Thursday. Well, they had them. The Supreme Court held oral arguments on Trump Colorado ballot eligibility. Listen live. Eligibility. You can get your tongue tied on that one. Eligible. Are you eligible? And that's eligibility. Here's that little piece that was found in the bottom of the ocean. And they put it in a mass spectrometer for jollies. They're just thinking, let's find out what metal that is. Well, guess what? It didn't, as wide as I can get it. It felt, no. Avoid these common 6 mistakes with the Federal Reserve. Don't make a lot of charitable contributions that you can't support with written copies of canceled written checks. Because if you do that, then that's going to elevate the issue that the IRS has. And, you may end up in a slammer. Door right there. All right. We lost. How many did we lose? We lost 2. And we got YouTube is still cooking. All right. And the Fox News states that Alaska Airlines plane was a time bomb just waiting to blow. And the door blew off. And that wasn't a door. That was a plug to make that side of the plane look like it had access. Because on the ground crew they don't do anything with that door. You know what happens 20 or 30 feet below this pylon. Yep. Oops, sorry. Banging the microphone, sorry. Everyone in their car just, hit the roof. All right, let's see. I was reading an article about Danny Thomas. This Florida University let's see, university campus closed, closed, classes canceled today, September 3rd, for a major okay. All right. So I've hit many of the topics I wanted to discuss today. Something about this bear. There's a bear. Spain's brown bears, once nearly extinct, stray into the mountain villages in the north of the country so often these days that the regional government in the Castle de Leon has set up a patrol for locals to report animals on the prowl. Anyway, so they want to control their bear traffic big time. And they have apparently animal clinics. Oops. I'm sorry. I'm lowering my head on the stupid microphone. Stupid microphone. Stupid is, stupid does. There's a guy flipping. This is illegal alien flipping the U.S. as he gets out of jail. Schmuck. He's a gang member. He'll kill a few people when he get caught. Anyway, there's a Tucker. Apparently, it's circulating with a lot of societies. There are breaking news. The European Union is said to be seeking sanctions and a travel ban against Tucker Carlson for interviewing President Tucker Carlson. interviewing Russian president, the USSR, or Russia, I guess. That's what you call it. It's not USSR's University of Slow Moving. That's pretty slow. All right, there you go. Get rid of that. Let's see how this works. That really doesn't show much. There's a dog. There's a cat. These are baby kittens. She's bitten on the back of the neck and moved them all over the place. All right. Say goodnight. I was just scanning these articles. Here's my prescription for durable medical equipment order. We'll see what happens with that. You would think they would call and say, hey, we got a delivery for you. Or will they just show up at the door? We'll see. I mean, they delivered this equipment. I don't remember having an appointment. They probably just put it on the truck and say, okay, deliver it to this guy. We can't seem to get him on the phone. Let's rap on his door because the address is right on the order. All right. Where's my address? That's the pharmacy address. There it is. PGA PC Boca Raton East. Oh, that's the doctor's office. And here is where I am. There you go. Plaza Real South, apartment 12. That's it. So, is that prescription order okay, or does it need more stuff on it? The doctor said, let me know. Okay. All right, with that in mind, I'm going to say goodnight. You all have a great day.